Abraham and Isaac, the mountain of trust. Genesis 22, verse 2. Take now thy son, thine only son Isaac, whom thou lovest. Years had passed since God first called Abraham. The impossible promise had finally come true. Isaac was born, the child Abraham had waited for, prayed for, hoped for. The son through whom God promised to build a great nation. Every time Abraham looked at Isaac, he saw God's faithfulness. Then, one day, a command came that must have shaken him to the core. Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and offer him. No explanation, no reason, no details. Just a command that seemed to conflict with everything God had promised. The next morning, Abraham rose early. No argument is recorded, no complaint, only obedience. Together, father and son began the journey toward Mount Moriah. For 3 days they traveled. 3 days carrying a burden known only to Abraham. 3 days wrestling with questions that Scripture leaves unspoken. Finally, the mountain appeared on the horizon. Abraham and Isaac continued alone. Isaac carried the wood. Abraham carried the fire and the knife. As they climbed higher, Isaac noticed something unusual. The wood is there. The fire is there. But something was missing. Then came one of the most heartbreaking questions in Genesis. Father, here I am, my son. We have the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the offering? For a moment, the mountain seemed silent. Abraham looked at his son and answered, God will provide himself a lamb. Step by step, they continued upward. At the summit, Abraham built the altar, placed the wood in order, and prepared to surrender the very thing he loved most. Then, at the